Here's the thing that gets most of us, okay? Here's the thing that gets 99.9% of us. What is up, my friend? What a journey this has been. We are over 1,000 subs. And if you haven't subbed and joined the best serving author army, why not? Actually, what should we call this little organization we've got? BSA, best serving author army. I like that. I don't know. Whatever you think. But anyways, make sure you click that like and subscribe button if you haven't already and join the growing community of people. So, Sinners, the movie. Have you seen it? And I'm going to give you my honest opinion on it. Okay, here's my honest opinion. One, that it was amazing storytelling. I have to give it that. There were a few moments in there, though, where I felt, and some of you guys will get this that are a little older and in the entertainment industry, there are a few jump the shark moments. There were a few, but overall, your boy found himself, being emotionally moved a couple of times, a couple of tears and a couple of laughs and a couple of it was brilliant storytelling. They did a really good job. But here's the thing I want you to understand. Another thing that it proved was that there is a desire for new stories. And that's where you come in, my friend. There is a need for new stories, but here's the thing that gets most of us, okay? Here's the thing that gets 99.9% of us. We are told out there that if you build it, they will come. If you write it and it's good, I've seen people say things like, write books that sell themselves. Write books that bring you this. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. If in those situations, you, my friend, are the client, not your readers, not anyone else. They're selling you. And I know I've said this before on the channel, but you are not going to write a book that sells itself. You are not going to, and let me tell you, and I'm going to tell you in a few minutes why. You are not going to write something that just magically, easily brings you stuff. Point in case, Sinners, the movie. You know how much it cost to make that movie? $90 million. You know how much they spent on advertising for that movie, supposedly, reportedly? In America, domestically, supposedly. $45 million domestic. In the U.S. We're not even talking about the rest of the world. $45 million domestic. So they had a budget set aside that was half of what they made for the movie. Remember this clip?
As somebody who's been intimately involved in movie making for 30 years, what are the macro Hollywood conditions behind that sentiment?
Well, so what happened was the DVD was a huge part of our business, of our revenue stream. And technology has just made that obsolete. And so the movies that we used to make, you could afford to not make all of your money when it played in the theater because you knew you had the DVD coming behind the release. And 6 months later, you'd get a whole nother chunk. It would be like reopening the movie almost. And when that went away, that changed the type of movies that we could make. I did this movie Behind the Candelabra, and I talked to a studio executive who explained it was a $25 million movie. I would have to put that much into print and advertising, right, to market it, what we call P&A. So I'd have to put that in P&A. So now I'm in $50 million. I have to split everything I get with the exhibitor, right, the people who own the movie theaters. So I would have to make $100 million before I got into profit. And the idea of making $100 million on a story about like this love affair between these two people, yeah, I love everyone in the movie, but that's suddenly a massive gamble in a way that it wasn't in the 1990s when they were making all those kind of movies, the kind of movies that I loved and the kind of movies that were my bread and butter.
So in the scheme of things, they were spending less than Matt Damon was saying that he normally spends for movies. And that was a while ago. So maybe the price come down, or maybe they just knew, hey, my audience hasn't had much in the realm of this type of film. I'm going to give them this, and word of mouth is going to spread this because it's going to be great and my audience hasn't had much. Which comes back to you. It's all coming back to you now. You need to write your book. You need to write your story. And if you are writing nonfiction books and helping people with certain problems, there's a free outline down below. And I need for you to pick it up. I need for you to use it. I need for you to go over there and actually, I'm going to start a newsletter type of deal where we're going to talk about not only nonfiction, but fiction books. Your fiction and nonfiction books, because we need your stories. The world is out there waiting for you, but I want you to, the whole point of this video was I want you to understand that you, my friend, are going to have to advertise. This is why when people say I get a traditional deal and traditional people say they don't cover advertising, I'm like, what are we doing? You're not covering, what are you covering? Actually, okay, the creation of the book. So you're covering the creation of the book. You're not covering the writing of the book really, unless I guess you count the $5,000 to $10,000, what's it called? Advance. Okay. You're not covering the marketing. You're not covering like what, anyways, not harp on that. Here's what I want to say to you. You, my friend, as an independent as an independent author can make this happen. I just wanted you to understand that part of your budget for making your book needs to go into advertising. And matter of fact, I might even put together a course on advertising to help you guys kind of get that, jump into that. If it would be helpful for me to put together a small mini course on advertising, like maybe an hour or two, or maybe just an hour, really, with some downloads and stuff like that, let me know in the comments if that'd be beneficial for you. And I'll put that together for you. Other than that, know that you, my friend, people need your story. Know that people are waiting for your story, and know that you can do just like everyone else, as long as you understand that no, they will not find your book. And that, yes, you're like the other companies, like everybody else, are going to need to pay for advertising. So write great stories. Write great stories and then advertise and get them out there. And not just in your own social media feed. I'm talking about paid advertisement. He didn't notice Ryan Coogler didn't just put it on his Facebook. He didn't just put it on his Instagram. Hope his friends were going to buy it. No, he advertised to the world. And that's what I'm going to need for you to do. Okay? Okay? Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button if this helped you. And there's more to come. I'm actually going to create even more of a service for you guys, because that was inspiring for me. It's like, we need new stories, and the world is showing they're ready for new stories instead of the whole same regurgitated old crap. I mean, I love Disney's remake of whatever they're going to remake, but I would like to see something else. Do something else, as T-Pain says.
Do some different music. We have all the that you're doing. We already have it. Lil Uzi Vert is already doing it. Lil Baby is already doing it. Dub Baby is already doing it. It's literally two with baby in their names that's already doing all the music you want. Do something else.
All right, I'll see you guys next video. Peace. Bye-bye.